Alright, now that we've beaten Final Fantasy 1, we need to go to the Shimmering Isle.
Only these guys were there back then. I mean,
would have been so much easier.
We didn't even have the Dream Team. We just had Quina.
Oh, there it is.
Doing 1,000 needles.
We just had a monkey boy with his butter knife and Quina with her 1,000 needles.
Could you imagine if the A Team in 9, at where you're at now, just they were faced with the challenges of 1? Like they just
they would just steamrolled it. Just steamrolled it.
They're just like walking through, like strutting and kicking things, and like doing the can, but like actually kicking enemies to the left and to the right.
Yeah, passes to you.
Feels like the ship is getting sucked in.
I know that feeling. No, you don't, Zidane. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah?
This path leads souls to Terra.
Come on, Zidane, make a choice. Keep moving forward.
Thrust in there, Aaron. Thrust in with all you've got.
No shit. Have you seen how far I've fallen in this game, woman? This is not gonna hurt. You saw what Beatrix did to me?
And they see this and like, you know what? I'm having second thoughts.
It only looks big.
We'll show it.
Steiner, you fucking cartoon.
Hey, you want a sky fuck? Yeah, right. I mean, I'm curious, and really, you're the only candidate here.
Steiner's like...
Unless, hey, Aaron, you want it? No? Okay.
What the hell?
Why are we always going down these sliders tubes? Just passing Squall and Cloud along the way. Hey, hey, hey.
I may be dead. Shut up, you're not.
You're not. The producer of this game said you're not. Ah, I'm so glad that media creators are coming out and just stomping all over fan theories these days.
Could this be Terra?
Well, I can't think of anywhere else it could be. Oh. Hello.
It's not Garland, right? No.
It's Garland.
It is Garland?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, punches him in the dick. My name's Garland, bitch! And then runs off. Like, whoa,
Deuces!
Garland.
Why would you yell deuces? So you believe a given name has a meaning?
Is he just...
What the fuck are you talking about, old man?
He's just saying, like, Meatloaf lyrics at you?
Basically, yeah. Come and see for yourself. And do anything. But don't do that.
It's like a tentacle.
I was about to comment on the tentacle.
The trees are just like got umbilical cords coming off of them, and
the trees are... Everything in here is a sexual organ, I think. So tread carefully, Zidane. Wait, Zidane, is this why you're so horny? Every nook and crevice of your planet is a sexual organ?
Yeah, just
Okay, I mean, maybe we could... yeah, that's fine. That'll do it. Is that why I'm so horny all the time? Because I come from a completely fuckable world? That stone, that bird, that sandwich, everything is fuckable.
Hey, wait up, you have a tale like me. Not like a story. Well, maybe you do. Oh, she even... No, she's good.
I guess she doesn't have it.
Yeah, good,
Cool.
Good for you, Dagger.
Wonderful.
I wish when she cut her hair with a dagger, it didn't come out looking great.
Like, just all choppy and fucked up.
Like, but she still thinks it looks really good, and she's, like, waving it around, like,
and
thinking...
she's so full of confidence, no one wants to say anything.
Yeah, they're like, just let her have it.
Let her have this one. She's had a rough couple of weeks.
It's like super close to the scalp in one spot.
Yeah.
Asymmetrical as fuck.
but not in a good way.
Not in a purposeful like Aeon Flux way or something.
She just sort of, she was off center when she chopped it off.
Running out. Which way was I going?
Oh, that way. Get that chest. Ooh, Mithril Racket.
Is that?
I believe Dagger can equip that, but it's probably nothing she needs. Oh, there it is. Oh, I already had it.
Oh, fuck.
Wonderful.
Oh, not better than this whisker.
Nope.
Going down?
Yeah.
Maybe this is why he's so horny, because he's never been able to like find someone like him, and so he has this sexual urge that he's running around, you know, just fucking anything he can, just trying to quench it, but he can't.
I see. I think you're on the right road, but I think you took a left where you should have taken a right. See, he's so horny specifically because there's no one around him, because we seem to have evolved an attraction to people who are different from us, because it means they have a broader genetic pool. So he's on a planet of people so different from him that he can't help but just want to fuck them.
It's just overload for his genetics.
His genes are like, I gotta mix with everything on this planet. These rat people, these people, these hippo people, these bird people, this one sloth person.
Oglop's looking pretty cute. Over there with its little skull face bouncing around. Just saying.
I'm just saying. There you go, BB.
I realized that the MP that I might be saving by not doing, you know, Firaga isn't worth the amount of time that this shit takes.
Because we'll get to rest here soon enough, I bet.
Like I would rather go burn right through the MP than sit through like 8 casts of auto potion. Do it. What are you doing to me? Oh, just...
Taking 0 MP.
Fuck, just die, you things. You're not that cool. Why do you have so much health? This is a boring fight.
It does seem obnoxious that they have this much HP.
It's like, you're dumb. Get out of here.
Zidane, you better kill it. Oh, shit.
I would have wasted Firaga. DV.
Fucking freak.
Way to not be prepared for that and have reflect on yourself, dick. Well, that did the trick.
Yeah, Bahamut opens a lot of doors. Dragon gods, who knew?
You know, they say it's not what you know, but who you know, but really it's neither of those. It's whether or not you know Bahamut.
Yeah.
This way, I guess. Shit.
Just name the studio that we make to create Clown Warriors. Just name it Bahamut Studios.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Fuck, I guess I can't go that way. No more tentacles. That's good.
That's a relief. Well, sometimes that's exactly what I want. But when I'm done with the stuff with tentacles that I needed, I'm always ashamed. And so then I'm relieved that there are no more.
Welcome home.
Welcome home. Welcome home? I'm sorry, I've only ever read it.
Is it homie?
Brandball.
You know, fun fact, backwards, it's Labnard.
Think about it.
Yeah. How's that? How about that for your fan theories? That brand ball is Labnarb.
Labnarb.
Huh? Maybe it was Labnarb the whole time after the first disc.
Is Labnarb dead?
Yeah.
We're fucking lunatics. Because we're tired and full of teriyaki and that butt.
It's such a weird looking butt from this angle.
It is.
It really looked like a peach because of the color and everything, and not like a butt at all. I'm not making like a let me get a bite of that peach, I could eat it all for hours joke.
Why do we all quote Nicolas Cage from the first 5 minutes of Face Off? Why do we all do that?
I don't know.
Why is that his most famous line reading after "I'm a vampire"? I think it's because that was the bit they used to calibrate John Travolta's voice later in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, they must have had hundreds of hours of audio of him talking, but they used the 3 seconds of him saying, "I can eat a peach for hours."
So her butt doesn't look like that.
No.
It looked like legitimately like a fruit. A peach. Or maybe, no, more like an apricot. So, never mind all that peach stuff. Just thinking apricot.
Personally, I prefer apricots.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Or pluots.
Pluots are good too, but they're not. Well, no, some butts look like pluots.
Oh man, now fuck.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, but still, son of a bitch. Because this is one of those final.
When like Aiko was over here and I'm like making my way over there,
Yeah.
Quinna was like, huh? And then secretly Durfo's hoping that I'm coming to him, but then I grabbed Aiko and he's
Oh, fun piece of trivia that we didn't realize. Until you rescue Durfbo from the upside down castle,
yeah.
he doesn't have a victory pose.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking asshole. Because then he becomes part of the party.
Yeah, with her you can just hit optimize, really.
Oh,
I do the same with her. Yeah. Dragon's hair.
I don't think there's much of it.
Nah.
No, she's only got 3.
Yeah.
She has 4. Maybe there's something. Guardian Mog.
Yeah, may as well.
I want to. Yeah, give me that. Get that. Get accuracy.
Yeah. Whoa. Ung. I think you have to go talk around town for a while.
Everyone has a tail. And they're all hairy and disgusting.
Just like me! Except your tails are a slightly cleaner shade.
Built this way.
Why do you rest? Look, you fucking freaks. I got this black mage you might want to hang out with. But right now, I got some questions that need answering. Why do you motherfuckers have beds if you don't sleep?
That's just for profiling purposes, so when the strangers come in, we know. They're also stiff.
What was that? Oh, that's right, Talladega Nights. Why do you have the music on the jukebox that you listen to? Got on there for profiling purposes.
We also have, and I can't remember what else they says they have on there, but he's got some other shit on there. I'm not cool enough to be able to pull every Will Ferrell movie quote out of thin air in conversation.
Fortunately, Talladega Nights quotes is the second result on Google. Google. Why can't I say Google?
I need to watch Talladega Nights again because that shit's good.
It's a real good movie.
It's so fucking... Oh,
People killed
God.
it for a while, but we're so far past its release that we can watch it again.
And
Where is your man?
yeah.
Yeah. They're super hot for each other. They're probably fucking right now, even though at least one of them's unconscious. I think it's the only way that both of them can get off, is knowing the other one won't remember. They're both just so ashamed. What a bimbo.
Yeah, now hopefully you find that quote because now it's killing me to know what other bands he has on there. You have awoken.
Oh, good. You woke up right away, so there's no need for us to put our B team on the party.
Great.
It's like we could just cut straight here with a cutscene. Yeah, we figured that out on the last disc.
Yeah,
That's
you
when
were.
Bahamut went wild, started taking his top off and demanding beads from everybody.
But all he got was a free T-shirt.
I was sexually degraded at Mardi Gras, and all I got was this T-shirt.
That's got to exist.
It has to exist. Or it says all I got were these beads, but it's on a T-shirt, and so it doesn't make sense without the beads. So then you have that T-shirt in your drawer, and you're like, well, I gotta wear the beads with it, or it doesn't make sense.
The shirt just says, all I got are these beads.
That's all you have in life are these beads?
That's all this a T-shirt says.
Yeah.
I want a shirt that just says that. All I got are these beads. And then you start getting people that are like, hey man, nice shirt. They're like those people that really like beads.
So I think you just gotta talk to people for a while.
But hey, you have both men and women, right?
Asexual beings would like the genetic diversity to adapt to new environments.
So yes, dude, you can find something to boink here. I can't go back here.
There's something back there. There is a staircase down, though.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That'd be terrible if this was like a adventure game, like point and click, find the thing.
Oh yeah. That's why I never play adventure games.
Except for the Bill Nye one.
That one was rad. Because that one wasn't bullshit. Oh, this is the one which is, Jeez, I should have guessed you were growing people in tanks.
Sorry, but I'm not... I don't go that way, right?
We are genomes.
Gnomies? How did you get that? I'd spoken to you. Are you...
There's a dumb joke in Season 2 of Game of Thrones that bugs me, because in Season 2, Daenerys comes to a city in the desert called Qarth. It's spelled Qarth. We, the audience, saw Qarth on a map, I think in the opening sequence, so we know how it's spelled. She comes up to the city, and they say, welcome to Qarth. And at some point, she says, like, oh, thank you, blah, 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 whatever, and then she says, Quarth. Which doesn't make sense, because she's never seen the city spelled out. And someone just said the name of the city not a minute before she said Quarth. And then they laugh at her like this rube.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, now this would be funny if it happened here in this game. It would make sense.
Because Zidane's a dumb asshole. The will of Garland is absolute. If he wants a cheese sandwich, I make it. Oh, he's calling. Garland, you mean that shit on the side of a plate? What? What? You mean you're thinking of Garnish?
Garnish watches over this planet. Sometimes he's parsley, sometimes he's a orange wedge, split in half and twisted. I don't know. I don't know who thought that looked good.
Sometimes he's 3 red dots of sauce.
Sometimes just a brown schmear with the, with the schma in it.
Yeah, speaking of brown schmears, I'm doing some pre-prep for the podcast this week, and basically the idea is that I'm bringing Brian some paint swatches to use to paint the Chuck E. Cheese he lives in.
Yeah.
And they're all going to have fucked up names, essentially, and I'm going to read some copy associated with them. One of them is just everybody poops. It's like, this walnut brown is as ubiquitous as its namesake. Another one is dead body.
Oh gosh.
Whether it was your grandma in her coffin or a guy in the woods, we all saw a dead body as a child. This cool blue reminds you of the first time you learned we all go alone. Zidane isn't back yet. Aiko, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm alright.
I really wonder what Zidane's up to. I'm okay.
I can summon Bahamut. That basically makes her like the queen of summoners, I would imagine. Like, she was born with the ability to summon Bahamut.
Yeah, a lot of people have to, like, find that shit.
And then fight him on top of a mountain. Or fight him in a research facility.
Oh no.
Just swallowing these people. Or is for barbecue.
I like how she's no answer.
Yeah. I mean, you can't fight that logic.
Exactly. Who that you? What you?
I like to imagine Quina has, you know, the various voices we've given her, but when she said "who dat," it's very specifically a black woman in the booth.
But I just wonder how she I mean, who? It's confusing, right? Because from behind he looks like everyone else here.
But he is wearing little Lord Fauntleroy ruffles and cuffs with no sleeves.
But if she recognized that, then why did she ask who it was? Why did she say who dat?
Zidane, why are you hacking so cray-cray? So here's the twist I want at the very end of the game. Is I don't want these genomes to have actual genitals that are compatible with anyone from Gaia. So at the very end, it's Zidane and Garnet in like her royal chambers, and you hear him unzip his pants, and Garnet just scratches her head as she's trying to figure out how to make things work. He's like, "Well, do you got your keys ready?" And she's like, I should probably explain to you how we do things on this planet.
I like to imagine it like kind of like a Robin Hood Men in Tights sort of situation where the game is ending, right? Mm-hmm. And we know that Zidane and Daggett are going off to like the royal chambers because they're like, oh, it's all over, we saved the world, everything's great, and let's go bone now. And then down on Earth, or not down on Earth, but like outside of her bedroom and everything, people are realizing that these genomes don't have compatible genitalia. So you know that what's going to happen when, then like you don't see it happening, but as like the camera's panning away from her bedroom, she's like, what's, what is that? What is that? How does it work?
Oh, that's my finagle.
Come on, let's see yours.
Let's see your inverse finagle.
He's like, come on, stretch it on out and give it a spin like we do back home.
How fast does yours go? I've clocked mine at 45 miles an hour.
Do I need the safety dowel? In case it gets out of control.
You know what? For safety purposes, let's just get the safety dowel going.
I'll get the clamps.
Do you have your valve? Well, of course you have your valve. You're more responsible than me. I should have brought my valve. Zidane's just having a big old bummer party.
Yeah, I wish Vivi would show up and be like,
just out bummer him,
or like the way we've been narrating these guys, like how Zidane's been like calling him a freak and stuff. If Vivi comes up, he's like,
oh hey, Zidane, I've been talking to these fellas. It seems they're all grown in tanks. They don't have souls. They do, and you're one of them. Hey. Walks up, grabs him by his little Lord Fauntleroy ruffles, brings him real close. How's it feel to be afraid?
Yeah. And Zidane's just looking more and more defeated, like these words are killing him, like draining his life energy as he's just growing pale and droopy. Like,
fucking freak. I don't have parents. I have two tubes who love each other very much.
He goes and visits the grave of his dad's tube. Like, come on, Zidane. Like, he's just that much of a bummer.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Go to where we saw Quina as well. and get them on the party.
Get that piece of work
Yeah.
on our party.
Yeah. The truth.
The true.
Sometimes the big true, different from the little true. Dancing Cloud Atlas. Like, they knew. They knew everybody saw Cloud Atlas and went, the true.
Like, that's some faith to have. Like, Family...
That's some faith in your audience.
Like, Family Guy does some stuff, right? Where they assume the audience has seen
But
a thing.
Family Guy pulls from the broadest, like, oh, Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's seen
Everyone's seen Star Wars.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's make it. It's a nerd joke. Let's see. What do we... It's got to do Star Wars.
Let's go 2.5 hours in the Cloud Atlas. Get the 3 seconds of Tom Hanks saying the big true, not the same as the small true. And just trust that everybody, because they know their audience.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. They know their audience will laugh as hard at that as they will at Two Brothers.
Where am I supposed to go down, or where?
You need to go. Yeah, you need to go down and buy from. I don't know how Stiltskin got here, but yeah, buy that shit and save just in case. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I can get the fuck out of here.
It was like, good thing there aren't any like random encounters, but the 8 acts, right? The actum time.
Oh,
ATEs,
yeah.
The ATEs might as well be like random encounters. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Talk to Dirtbo because, well, it's like they knew people wouldn't want 3 of these characters on their party ever, and so they contrived a situation to put them in your party.
Pretty good. Pretty optimum.
It probably for armor it probably just tallies the total stat bonuses, and it's like this comes out to a total of 35, or this comes out to a total of 34. So we're gonna go with the one that has 35 total. You're damn right. That's a sinister name. Garland. Grandpa always hated that. He'd get it stuck between his teeth. Are you also thinking of Garnish?
What is wrong with you people? You people?
Yeah, you people.
You people that came to this planet?
One of you is a green lizard man. One of you is a fucking gluttonous freak. You're an oversexed 6-year-old with a horn in her head, and that one's like a nothing underneath a steepled hat? Yeah, I mean, you people. This must be Garland's haunted mansion.
If you ever get to say that in your life...
You have made the right choices.
Oh, gosh. Wow, this place is cool again.
I'm gonna have to turn the sound up here in a minute because it's gonna give us some rad...
I wish I knew what all those characters meant. That'd be cool to know. Somebody in the comments, tell us what those mean. You're not there. No one's listening.
We can say whatever we want. Let me tell you about the Norwegians.
They make sweet, sweet music.
Like, the joke would have been the same whoever I grabbed, but I didn't want to go for the top shelf groups that always get hated on. Because I don't hate them, and context is important for a joke like this.
Yeah. And fuck those Norwegians and their
Let me tell you about
sweet music.
And their fish.
Oh, man. And their clean sense of design.
Tell me, if I was Garland, could I do this? Just a thumb trick. I'm pretty sure you're doing fucking teleport dashes behind me.
Can I do this? And Zidane's like, everyone can do that. Then he goes to do it and fucks up. He's like, damn it! Really intense moment.
He goes to do it, it cuts to Garland, it cuts back to Zidane, and he's bleeding. Profusely.
Alright, you win this time.
Follow me. The time when the aura of Gaia will turn to the crimson glow of Terra has not yet come. Hey, you guys fucked up your own planet. I don't think you should be trying to terraform another planet just yet. Pandemonium? I love those bears.
Yeah, Jump to the other spiral.
This is Uzumaki shit.
Yeah, definitely not freaked out by seeing the spirals.
Yeah.
Definitely never making me think about like a lighthouse and what are lighthouses and where do all lighthouses come from. And like, is it the lighthouse that draws them there? I don't. Or is it just the thing that grows out of it, or what? They just turn into the city and the spirals. They just become solidified into spiral matter to make more Spiral City.
It seems like they just become a new stratum of the city beneath their town.
God,
It's very surprisingly Lovecraftian.
fucking weird. I mean, it was not like any death stench, you know? Like,
Yeah, Gyo hit me in a very visceral way, and Uzumaki had some of that as well, but Uzumaki is a lot.
just weirded me out.
Yeah. Overlong in parts, but still very effective. Which is making you go, what the fuck? In that way that Lovecraft was great at.
Like
At
this-
hinting
yeah.
at something greater beyond human comprehension.
And like the inability to escape it, even
Yeah.
when you know it's there, even when you know it's a thing that you need to get away from.
If anything, becoming aware of it in Uzumaki made it worse.
Yeah, and when they knew they couldn't escape.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
So you saw that repeatedly, where people would suddenly start talking about the spiral, and then their eyes would kind of roll back, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, spirals are so cool!"
Like, it's-
then their whole body just coils up.
It's that frog in a boiling pot
Yeah.
thing where it's like, it's too late. Like, it's fucking, now you know you're boiling and you just gotta live through it until you can't live anymore.
So you got all these spirals, which I'm guessing each of these is supposed to be like a soul container or something. Oh. All you saw was the back of the tree. You didn't go around it.
Oh, right, we did not walk around it. It was big. And we only flew into it from the south. Actually, I don't know what direction we would have flown into it, because I don't know where it is on the map.
I believe we approached it from the south.
Yes.
Maybe the east. Stole this idea from an old man named Bugenhagen. But mine looks way radder because they've had many more years to make the background. Holy shit, look at this pre-rendered background.
Man, imagine
Jesus
imagine the
Christ.
stuff he gets into with his pleasure dome. So much better
Have you-
resolution.
Have you ever seen the Have you ever seen the collection of unforgivable pornography of a man 7,000 years old, whose technology is greater than any has ever been created?
He is just the internet server of all porn.
Yeah.
He's just like rad.
Yeah. I'll kill him. I'll kill him for you. Just gnawing at wires
Yeah,
like a rat.
like a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gets zapped a few times, keeps doing
Yeah.
it. It only
That power,
hurts
that
for a bit.
that power, that persistence. That's why I bred you, Zidane. You mean in order to defy you, I had to stop gnawing on wires and drywall and garbage? Yes. I can't live such a life. Nine.
It starts playing Slayer. Angela Death!
No, you're not. There's only the one of you. Oh.
Oh no. Looks like I was the freak all along. Yeah, that background was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some good looking set design here.
Now, how did... Well, I guess you have a silver dragon you could have flown on. So that doesn't explain the Mogs.
For insulting me.
Zidane doesn't even know who you are. He never did.
I don't think
Pooja.
I don't think anyone's ever really insulted you unless... No, I don't think anyone's ever thrown an insult your way, buddy. I'll teach them.
I think Queen Braun may have called him girly.
I mean, he can't really get offended by that, right? I mean, he can't really be like, "Hey, that's slander."
Like at most he can own it, and he looks like he would.
Like he looks like if you were to call him, you know, girly or something, and he got upset, you'd be like, "Come on, man. I mean, what do you call yourself? Like, what do you?" This is fucking inspirational, like, music video.
Yeah,
it's about to start.
He's having his own mini Cloud moment. He's going to have his moment of doubt, his fight against this party, and then his rally, all in about 5 minutes.
I like how he just gets on with the thing.
Yeah. You call that friendship? I call that a banana.
Like, it takes Cloud so long, but Zidane's just like, I'm over it.
I like the Garnet's bit. Okay, there he goes. So it would just be her yelling at him. Zidane. How come you're always so banana? I am an empty banana. Banana? It just gets banana focus out of nowhere.
And then, like, it cuts to Garnet, and it's just a banana wearing Garnet's clothes. And then Vivi, like, turns around and his eyes are just bananas.
And then he grabs his hat and he pulls it off, and then it cuts to his face and he's just a banana in his robe. With bananas for eyes. Rad music.
And then there's like a photo of a real banana, but then there's like... but then there's that thing where you superimpose lips.
Banana.jpg.
You know how that thing where you superimpose lips over an image and it's like a fuzzy, like like a fuzzy mask around. Like it's like that, but it's like Steiner's mouth. He's like, oh, it's me, Steiner, the banana. I don't know why you would say that, but.
Oh, come on. Vivi's like, you son of a bitch. I was dealing with this shit all game. And now you're wah wah wah.
Oh, I'm gonna be the most powerful thing ever. A big vessel for souls. Ugh.
Now really, Zidane, let us out.
This is creeping us out. We're trapped in Garland's dungeon with iron bars and stuff. We don't know what goes on in here. Oh.
This thing's not so tough. It only looks big.
Yeah, cut it hard. Oh yeah.
That's that good damage. In this game, you don't get many ways of dealing 9,999 damage. It's not like many Final Fantasies where your regular attacks just reach that at some point, and so everything else becomes pointless to use.
Looks like you need someone to get the jump on this baddie. Jump. I wish she said that, though.
Thank you, Freya, for taking that long road to your introduction. I really want to poison you bad, buddy. Come on. Just let it happen. There we go.
This is how we say hello.
With our poison mouths, like sharks.
I don't even have a witty thing he would say, because he wouldn't have anything anyway. He would just...
I'm surprised he said anything at all.
Remedy, right?
Yeah, he used a remedy. That's fine. Oh, have him throw something.
Yeah, what do you got? Let's see.
Throw a wing edge.
A what? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Horn. There we go.
Yikes.
So his ability to throw might make him more powerful than most of our A team.
Yeah.
Doesn't earn you a spot though.
It's kind of like,
Doesn't earn you a spot. You gotta be multidisciplinary.
you know, and he can like fish where he can. It's like get, you know, like well, trying to trying to equate it to the whole give a man a fish or teach him to fish
yeah.
thing. But I don't think that works here.
Give a man a wing edge to throw, and he'll throw for an afternoon.
Yeah.
Give him a sword, he can swing forever, and he'll never
Yeah.
run out of ammo.
See, yeah.
More spirals.
I wish things were just kicking him and punching him in the dick as he's walking down this hallway of fucking depression.
I wish it was. Yeah, I wish it was like. I wish it was basically that scene in Evil Dead.
Yeah.
No, Quina, you taste things.
Yeah, I don't know what it was that Quina was gonna have it taste.
Oh, yeah, ooh. Something in its many folds.
Oh shit.
Look at this motherfucker.
He's a fucking beefy.
Abaddon, I think it's called. Oh, you shock. Yeah, Abaddon. Yes, Steiner. Yes, Steiner, get it.
He's like, guys, I figured it out. You just swing the sword really hard.
Guys, I figured it out. I just needed a legendary blade to be competent.
Once you have the sharpest sword in the world, you don't even have to be that strong. You just swing it a bit. I mean, I'm not that strong, but I'm a heavy guy. I can just throw my weight into it, plus this armor. Anyway.
Once you have an invincible blade of legend, it's like enemies just fall before you. Just kill this thing before Zidane can join.
He just shows up, guess you guys didn't need me, and then keeps moping along. Fine.
No Zidane, I guess we really didn't. You guys. This little pouty mouth.
I wish there was some way that Zidane could, like, have a t-shirt that says Zidane in the membrane. And everyone's like, what's that all about, man? And he's like, what are you talking about? And they're like, come on, you've been wearing the same clothes this whole time, and then all of a sudden you come out with a t-shirt that says Zidane in the membrane, and you don't know what I'm talking about?
Are you trying to start some personal brand?
He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Like every other member of your generation?
I just dress like this all the time. I like that he's even thinking about it.
Zidane, you can leave us. I still won't take you to Pound Town.
Pound Town's just this restaurant
Yeah.
that sells meat by the pound,
Yeah.
which still sounds sexual now that I think about it.
And you try to make an innuendo out of it, but then the guy's just way too straightforward, so it's not sexy. Well, if it's by the pound, how much do I owe you? $2.50. It's $10 a pound. You owe me $2.50. Oh. Okay. I know.
Wow.
I don't get enough iodine! I got a goiter.
Will thievery still do more than... It'll do more than his regular attack, right?
I don't believe so, no. I don't know what it's based on, but I'm assuming it's the number of times you've stolen.
And it was just higher than dagger.
It was higher, yeah, it was higher than a dagger.
I wish he had just something else. Like, what is Soul Blade? Hidden Power? Well, I wonder what this does.
Yeah, because every weapon does have a different status ailment. that can afflict. So let's find out.
I really like the one ability in fucking Bravely Default that the thief has. It's like Godspeed Strike, and it does damage based on your current speed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so you just fucking buff the shit out of your speed, and then you do that, and it's just crazy. Especially when you're a thief / sword mage, and you make your weapons the magical element that's the enemy's weak against, and then you do Godspeed Strike. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's bad. Especially because Bravely Default is a turn-based RPG where, speed lets you get in turns before the enemy, but that only helps you to a point.
Mm-hmm.
And so the ability to give it a secondary function, like, oh, this will specifically build up your attack power as well, this weapon.
Yeah, cut him in that fucking... Ugh.
You just slice open that fucking goiter, drain it for him. Oof.
Steer clear of it, though. This thing is probably the biggest thing we've fought. It looks huge.
I think it is the physically largest enemy we have fought so far.
Like, even the things that are supposed to be big aren't, like, that big.
Yeah, it's even it's an impressive enemy to fight.
Like, I think they also built the model in such a way, and they're choosing these low angles to really show.
Yeah.
But it's like, why didn't they do that in previous battles with other creatures? Like, this is the one time someone was like, hey, we can trick the camera. We build this thing with like a real, it's an organic monster, but its shell and stuff is very industrial shaped, and so you could put that fake that tapering on it, so it makes it look like it's receding into the distance, and yeah. Alright, everybody, get over it. It's touching and shit.
Don't you get it, Zidane? The only ship you need is friendship. That's basically what this whole segment is.
Yeah.
Also, I still need to arrest you, technically. Don't think I've forgotten about that.
I mean, I'll get you pardoned right away, but still have to file paperwork and everything. I will get in trouble if I don't do that. Beatrix already has my ass most days of the week.
Trust me, between her training and her general duties, we really need to schedule that stuff. You gotta go back and get the others. Yeah.
Just leave their asses there.
Hello? Beat the game, and then it cuts back to this. Huh? Hello?
Get everybody but Durfbo, and whoever the second to last person's like, hey, Aiko, did you see a Durfbo back there? Oh yeah, let me go. Oh no, don't worry, just wondering, is anyone else back there? Alright, let's get out of here then.
Oh, we're making good time through this area, actually. So we are closer to the end than I thought. We can probably beat it in the morning.
Ooh.
As long as we're not out too late. Who will follow me?
Brandball, or Labnarb for the, for those
the
in the know.
conspiracy-minded.
Yeah. For those, real fans.
Only real 90s kids will get this, and it's just a word, just a fucking speech bubble that says Labnarb.